Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5. Qapla, can anyone hear me? Let's see. Let's go. I'm giving StreamYards another test. Yes, you can hear me. Welcome, Epic Beard. The Epic Beard says he's not last. You're not last, you're actually first. Cinnabon Bunny says Stream Life talking to Gelogia machines today. No talking Gelogia machines. Carlo Albanese says hiya. Epic Beard says, I don't know, just remember to not cross the streams. Thomas Potts says, hi, Life with Matthew, because Qapla, Bird of Prey, you are 5x5. And Carlo Albanese says, sounds good, thank you. Actually, I forgot. Since I'm in Streamlabs, I might as well press this thing so we can bring up the chats. Carlo says, hi, yeah, welcome, Carlo. The Epic Beard says, I don't know, just remember do not cross the streams. Thomas Potts says, hi. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, you are 5x5. Carlo says, I sound good. Sci-Fi Nation says, greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, Sassio Prey, and fellow nerds. Sci-Fi Nation, I hope you were able to get little sci-fi up and out. Number one sci-fi says, Bird of Prey 5, tell Mamo Prey that I love you, Mom, more and more. Yosef says Streamlabs, no, StreamYard. This is StreamYard. Oh, you put in something to Streamlabs? Yeah, I will check. Sorry. Thank you very much. If that's what you did, Yosef, I do apologize. The major negative of Streamlab is that it doesn't show me what's going on. StreamYard is that it doesn't show me what's going on in Streamlab. And let's see. Okay, no, it doesn't look like anything has been put into Streamlabs. So I don't look like I missed anything. But the last thing was you putting in Streamlabs from yesterday. So thank you again, Yosef. Not Ryan Johnson says hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla. Anti-Trigger says Bird of Prey is cheating. How am I cheating, Anti-Trigger? I mean, I'd love to hear. I would love to hear how you think I'm cheating. Stream Life says Ensign Ricky. Qapla, Ensign Ricky. Stream Life, indeed. Well, I figured I wanted to do more BedLife, but I didn't want to go on camera, so we'll do today. Tuesdays is kind of, I change it up a little. We did Conspiracy Tuesday last week. I think we did a game the week before. So today we'll just talk like we're doing a stream life, but without actually, like a bed life, but without actually going to the bed, without turning the camera on. And we'll see how StreamYard works out, and we'll see what happens. Rambling Canuck says, hello, Bird of Prey and all. Welcome, Rambling Canuck. Not Ryan Johnson says, no falling asleep on the stream today, Bird. No, if I fall asleep on the stream today, that would be a major problem. Because it's not like I'm watching a movie passively. Shronmore says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Shronmore. Sci-Fi Nation says, waiting right now, Bird of Prey. Bus may be here at any minute. Very cool, I guess. Aberjam says, McClunky, Aberjam. Yosef says, I was waiting in the different, I'm sorry, Yosef. Yes, every so often, if I come in on StreamYard, the link will change at the last minute. Anti-Trigger says, Bird does not care if you give him money. Well, nobody, according to the Streamlabs dashboard, nobody has given me money since Yosef did yesterday and got Kissing Dax on the very first try. Unfortunately, even if they did give me money through Streamlabs today, while I would see it, you wouldn't see Kissing Dax or any other animation. Stromore says, in greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. And Sassy is sleeping. Now, Anti-Trigger says Auntie sleeps about 20 hours a day because she's an older beagle. I'd say Sassy sleeps 16 good hours a day. So she'll probably sleep for an extra hour every year as she gets older. And the trigger says he hates yo all. Who are you talking about? Shromore says hashtag free Auntie indeed. Poor Auntie is being held in the Turkestani. They don't have minds. They have pens. Average says anti-trigger chest. Check your Discord. Shromore says hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga indeed. Anti-trigger hashtag pug life. Okay, I'll live with that. The Epic Beard says Bird is cheating again. Unsub. No, I'm not cheating. But using StreamYard is not cheating. AKA Bird is naked again, says the Epic Beard. I wouldn't say naked, but I certainly don't have a lot of clothes on. Joseph says, Ensign Ricky, where were you timed out on lore? I was listening to the recording and it came up. Okay. Carlos says, Shromore, you're not going to ban me today, are you, lol? I didn't even notice when it happened until Bird talked about it a half hour later and said it happened. I was away from keyboard at work. It's all good. Okay. That's even better. When you don't know you've been banned, that's the best type of banning. Admiral Saval says, yo, Birdie. Welcome, Admiral Saval. Ensign Ricky doesn't know. I guess at what point he got timed out with lore. Carlos says, hail Karoga, hail Karoga. Antitrigger says, whoa, is it just me or did it get really loud for a second? It might have been me. I don't know. That Big Beard says it did. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Berto Pray 5 and the chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. And we got something via Streamlabs. Anti-Trekker, Aberjam says, Anti-Trekker, it's just you. So Cinnabon Bunny donated $10 through a super chat. We'll watch later. Have a good stream and have a good day, everyone. Damn, Cinnabon Bunny. Thank you so much. You are super generous with that. I really appreciate it. I guess I can put this up on the screen. Yes, I can. So there it is. It was a super chat. I didn't realize. We'll watch later. Have a good stream and a good day. Thank you so much, Cinnabon Bunny. Really greatly appreciate it. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to Cinnabon Bunny, please do. He does streams almost every day, it seems. Game streams, talking streams, good stuff. Joseph Patrick with a €2 super chat for the Jaloja machine electricity. Well, thank you. They probably cost about €2 a day to run the Jaloja machine. Joseph says, this is what I get when I click on the link description. The site you are trying to visit may include malware, phishing attempts, or disturbing content. The link in the description, that's what you get? I mean, it's just birdopray5.com. Be careful, this site might be harmful. Oh, it's because that's a YouTube. Okay. YouTube is going to give that warning to any external website. That's the problem. It's YouTube trying to save you from itself, or from. Let me see if I just out of curiosity.
I got notification in my Gmail.
Right.
I clicked on from Gmail.
Oh, I had an extra. I had an extra slash in the URL. I wonder if that's what did it.
I didn't get any problem.
No, I understand, Mom. Okay, it's what they're talking about is if you go to the description while you're watching the video and you click on the link that's in the description, YouTube warns you about going to that page. Now let's see if it does it. Okay, I fixed it. I had an extra slash in there and I took the www out. And now if you click the link, you shouldn't get that error message because I confirmed this URL as a safe URL with YouTube, so they should not give that message anymore. It was probably because I had the extra slash and or the www in the URL that it was giving that error. Thank you so much, Joseph. I would never have even thought to check that. Aberjam says hashtag free Aberjam. Aberjam, once the Turdistanis free you, you are welcome to come back to Karogar if you wish. Shromor says, thanks, Carlo. I was sorry. I did it. I dropped my phone. I felt like a right fool. You know, it happens to a lot of people, Shromor. Don't worry about it. Nothing. Can't stop it happening from all the time. Sci-Fi Nation says, I certainly don't have a lot of clothes on. Bird of Prey 5 2020. Well, it's true. It's true. Andy Turner says, I was going to give you some money, but no link in the description. So you do not want money. There's a link in the description, you son of a bitch. There's a link. Click on the link. You can give me money. And it was Cinnabon. Thank you again, Cinnabon. And thank you again, Joseph. And Andy Turner says, Aberjam, we're coming to rescue you. Hang tight. Yeah, you're coming to rescue him. He's probably in your basement. Shromor says, Sci-Fi Nation, just Speedos, flip-flops, and a wife-beater vest. Significantly less. Carlos says, wow, just wow. Where are we? Sci-Fi Nation is lolling. Streamlabs, thank you, Streamlabs, for letting me know about Joseph. Carlos says, hey, Mamo Pray, hope you are well. She is. We're getting the taxes done, and where Mamo Pray is looking around the house. She's been measuring the living room. She's measured this living room 8 times. If she's measured it once, she's measured it 8 times in the last 3 days, because she's trying to think about what we have to replace the floor. We've had this old floor underneath. She pulled up, Mamo Pray herself pulled up linoleum 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. At least 2 years ago. She pulled up the linoleum because it was breaking, it was getting too old. It was linoleum they had put down when I first got sick, because I had carpeting. I love the feel of carpet on my feet. So my whole house almost was carpet except the kitchen and the bathroom. So I had carpeting in my full living room and the dining room. And when I was coming back and coming into a hospital bed, obviously you can't push a hospital bed around on carpet. You can't move a wheelchair as easily on carpet. So they had the carpet pulled up and they had linoleum put down. But again, this was based off the doctor saying I'd be walking again in a year. So they had the linoleum put in very loosely, because they didn't want to ruin the floor underneath. And they asked how long. And they said, no, this just has to last a year, maybe 2. So they put in minimum glue. They didn't tack it down. They basically put it down, estimating that I'd have it up again in a year and I'd put it back to carpet and everything would be kumbaya. But as 1 year turned into 2, turned into 5, turned into 7, the linoleum started cracking and breaking, and then Sassy started chewing on pieces of the linoleum. So because she was starting to eat the linoleum, which was pulling up all over the place, Mamo Pray literally under her own strength pulled up all the linoleum, dragged it outside the house, had it all taken away. Underneath the linoleum is a wooden floor that came with the house. It is not terrible, but it needs a lot. It would need a lot of TLC to be a good floor, and it's just going to be cheaper and easier to recover this floor, either with tiling or linoleum, or that what's that wood, the laminate flooring. Yeah.
Okay, I need to interrupt.
Okay.
Hi, guys. The idea is this floor could be refinished, but not with Bird in the house. And since he doesn't leave the house, we can't put anything down that's going to cause an odor. What's that word? Cost? Yeah,
Odor, fumes.
yeah, fumes.
Or even a lot of dust, for that matter.
Right. We can move his bed into the other room while a floor is put down. But I'm looking for something that doesn't need to be glued down. So right now I'm looking at loose lay waterproof vinyl planks. Anybody have any idea, any options outside of linoleum again? Everything else I can think of needs glue.
Yeah, we're trying to stay away from gluing stuff to the floor if we don't have to. Joseph says, I'll get to when there'll be a few minutes before I get to that point where people have answered, if people answer.
If anybody has any suggestions.
Joseph says, yes, my browser stopped me. At least you explained it. Technically, YouTube stopped you, but yeah, I understand why they did. Sci-Fi Nation says, love me some bunny streams. Very relaxing. Oh, yeah. Cinnabon Bunny also does bunny streams with his two bunnies, Cinnabon and Strawberry. Number one, Sci-Fi Bird of Prey. You must have been sleeping again to put in the extra slash. Hence, you are the mad slasher. I was actually rushing to put in the URL because YouTube nor StreamYard would save the description like it should, and I should have just been able to copy the same description I use like I do most days, and then I could just edit a few words of the description. Carlos says, I had an extra slash. Lol, I don't know if that means the same in American as it does in the UK. In American, it means I had http://birdoprey5.com as opposed to http://birdoprey5.com. I'm guessing it means something different. Ensign Ricky says, streams for life. Indeed. Continuum Trek Qapla. Happy birthday to Continuum Trek. Everybody, let's hear it. Even though we won't all hear it together, let's do it. Let's all do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Continuum Track. Happy birthday to you. Qapla! No, I'm better than Alexa singing. So happy birthday, Continuum Track. So sorry. I missed your Star Trek II watch party today. I didn't realize it was your birthday. It was only when I went on Twitter and I saw that it was your birthday. I was like, oh, shit. I rushed over. Luckily, I made it before it was over. Joseph Patrick says, working now. Very cool. And the trigger says, Karoga. Yeah, Karoga. Karoga. You know what Karoga is. Anson Ricky says, the grocery store. I don't know. I might have forgot something already. And the trigger says, Ensign Ricky, you're supposed to be working on my video, damn it. Oh, Ensign Ricky, did he con you into doing videos too? Wow. Ensign Ricky says he is. Lol. Yeah, Anti-Trigger's a bit of a slave driver. You got to ask Mr. Miles. He rarely gets let out for fresh air. Aberjam says there's a ballad about a supernova in Karoga, Anti-Trekker. Wow. Continue Trek, Anti-Trekker, I DM'd you on Twitter. Oh, that's a good thing you told him because he probably wouldn't look for 6 months. Ozzy and F's Bird, how are things? Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga, Ozzy. Things are good. Things are not bad, to be honest. I'm feeling pretty good. I do got to figure out when I'm going to do physical therapy. Mama Pray got most of the taxes, and Mama Pray does a great job. She helps me a ton with the taxes. She basically does most of the tax work, and I always worry because I never know what my taxes are going to be. but I know I'm always going to have to pay, and knock wood, it doesn't seem terrible this year. So good news. Anti-Trigger says, Aberjam, you should bring that. That should be a song. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, can you time out Schronmore for a laugh? It will make him feel better about it. Lol, no, do that. Well, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Anti-Trigger says, Bird of Prey, seriously, there is no Streamlabs link. I know there's no Streamlabs link. I didn't put the link to Streamlabs in this description because Streamlabs won't show up on StreamYard. When I stream using XSplit, then I put the Streamlabs link. However, if you really wanted to use Streamlabs to donate, you could just go to streamlabs.com/BirdoPrey5, or you could go to BirdoPrey5.com, and there's a link to Streamlabs on BirdoPrey5.com. But unlike a normal XSplit stream, putting in something in Streamlab is not going to make an animation show up. That's why I didn't put the link. Ensign Ricky says he threw a link out. I recycled it. Trek Yards is in the house. Qapla Trek Yards, Captain Foley. It was so good to talk to you on Sci-Fi Nation stream. It is rare that you bless me with your presence. Welcome, sir. If you're still here. Either way, welcome. Ensign Ricky says he's never seen it. What's up, Captain? Yep. Aberjam says we're gonna fly over the supernova in Karoga, and he's purposely ending what's supposed to end in A's and ERs as some attempt to troll me. Ensign Ricky, Bird does not want our money. Ensign Ricky says, I see. Aberjam says Bird hates money. It gives him a rash. It kind of does. I gotta spend it. Continuum Track says, hey to Trick Yards. Ruin the floor. What? Ruin the floor. No, we're not ruining the floor. We're fixing the floor. Epic Beards is home repair life with Bird of Prey and Mamo Prey. Anti-Trigger says Bird feeds Sassy flooring material confirmed. I don't feed it to her. She takes it. She really enjoyed that. She was still a puppy at the time. She was less than a year old. She really liked that. Really liked that linoleum. Joseph says Trek Yards. It will be some time until you get noticed. Maybe after you stream. Yeah, I'm behind. Shromore says Carlos Bird had me working in the mines for 7 months. At least for my last infringement, I forgot to use a comma in a sentence. I don't think it was that long. And the trigger says maybe Sassy would not eat the floor if you fed her dog food. Believe me, Sassy has plenty of dog food and other food. She still chose to eat the floor. Carlos says you feed Sassy. No, I don't feed Sassy the floor. She just takes the floor. She used to. Aberjam gives Mamo Prey a heart. Thank you, Aberjam. Shromore says greetings to Mamo Prey 5. Tregyard says, Joseph, you noticed me. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so far behind. And it is Mamo Prey, the real reason anyone watches Birdo Prey 5. And Anti-Trigger finally says, hey to Captain Foley. Carlos says, Shonmore, I'm still in the mines. I don't even know what I did. Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, greetings, Shronmore. Joseph says, Track Yards, of course, royalty in the house. I meant Bird since he's notoriously behind in the chat. Aberjam says, parquet flooring slats together.
What?
Parquet flooring parquet.
Yeah, but
isn't that
really
a form of butter?
Waterproof.
Oh, it needs to be waterproof.
I really don't want real wood because
no real wood. Sassy sometimes misses the wee pad.
no,
Oh no, not in here. I guess because sometimes water falls.
because
Yeah. We miss the table sometimes with bottles of water and cups of water and dishes of water.
How many times I almost knocked over the basin?
Our Rock Solid is saying, Dear Bop. I don't know about Dear Bop today, Rock Solid. In fact, this morning, there weren't even any Dear Bops. Trek Yard says, hey, anti-trekker. Captain Track says, dear dork to rock solid. Sci-fi, number one sci-fi says, hello, Trek. Oh, I did. Am I right in that rambling? Rock Solid's video was finally released on Anti-Trekker's channel just before I went live. I still have yet to watch it. Captain Track says, happy birthday to Continuum Track. Yes, happy birthday indeed. Continuum Track says, thank you all, lol. No, we make sure everybody has a happy birthday around here. Shromore says, Carlo, bird of prey. It's hard, but just a taskmaster. He never abuses people out of malice. He does it because he thinks it's funny. It is funny. Captain Trek says hello to Trek Yards. Night Breeze says happy birthday to Continuum Trek. Continuum Trek says Qapla. Yes, Qapla. It is a good day to be a day older. No, it wasn't a beep on the phone. It was the computer. Shronmore says happy birthday to Continuum Trek. Aberjam says, I'm sad enough that I sang alone. Lol. You didn't sing alone. All of us were with you, Aberjam. Every single one of us. Shromore says, greetings to Captain Trek. Carlos says, I used clip-in laminate flooring. No glue, just click them together. I've had mine in the bedroom for over 10 years now. There are a few different types. The ones with the countersink is best. I don't know. But so clip-in laminate.
That's
something.
what we have in the other
Okay, that's what's in there now?
Yeah, but it's not waterproof.
Right, okay, but that's not waterproof. Continuum Tracks is way better than Alexa. Don't worry, it's all good. Well, you're welcome. Not Ryan Judges says, good thing my birthday already passed. My ears barely survived birds singing. Great. Ensign Ricky laughs, ha ha ha. Yeah. Continuum Track says, thank you to Shromore. Andrew Turkey says, oh dang, Ensign Ricky, I did not get the grocery store comment until now. Lol. Andrew Ricky, I'm working on this video with this in the background. Captain Dirk Bird of Prey, a bit of a slave driver. Not me. Anti-trekker. Carlo is lolling at Shronmore. Ensign Ricky says, yay, Karoga. No, not Kroga. Karoga. Caroga. Ensign Ricky says, sounds like the grocery store. Kroga, the grocery store. Roxanne says, Captain Trek, dear yourself. Ensign Ricky, I will never shop there again. Hail, Bird of Prey 5, says Uncle Remus. Hail, Uncle Remus, and hail, Karoga. Andrew Bird of Prey, so you do not want our money. I do want your money. Give me your money. You can send me your money. Go to birdofprey5.com. There are a variety of options in which you can send money. PayPal, Streamlabs, Subscribestar, whatever floats your boat. Buy some merch, whatever you want to do. Captain Track says, Rock Solid sounds better than Dear A-Hole. Yeah, it does. Trek Yards is still here. Very cool, Captain Foley. Rock Solid says, Captain Track, what's an archel? I don't know. Sci-Fi Nation says, greeting, Captain Foley and Trek Yards. Hello, Sci-Fi Nation. Captain Darn Typos. Captain Track says, Rock Solid Productions, how long did it take you to come up with that? Aradam says, I don't need to feed her. She takes it. That's not how I said it. It's not how I said it. Let's see. What should we talk about? Rock Solid says 4 seconds. It took him 4 seconds. Chris is Qapla Bird. I finally made a live stream again. Qapla, Chris Perzer. Good to see you again. I often see you on other people's streams. Good to see you. It's number one sci-fi is live longing and prospering to Trek Yards. Actor says, hola, Bird, Mom, Sassy, Paracos. Hola, Hector. And now I've gone and done it. I've lost my place. There it is. Waterproof, only tile, says Joseph. That's what Joseph says. Anti-tracker, sci-fi, number one sci-fi puts in an anti-tracker emoji. Anti-tracker says, low, did he say anti-tracker finally says hey to Captain Foley? Wow, so it took you half an hour longer than me to say hi to him. What a dick. Captain Track. No, I said Captain Trek. I said Continuum Trek. Continuum Trek says, what? Sci-Fi says, Continuum Trek, happy birthday, bud. Sorry if I stepped on your stream earlier. Captain Track says, anti-tracker, you would make the anti-tracker. Yes, he would. Rockstar says, best video ever posted to anti-tracker channel this afternoon. AQ Marachi performance. Does it get any better? Make no bones about it. It's the real McCoy. Continuum Tracks at Sci-Fi Nation. Thank you. I'm old, just turned 38. Well, you're still young compared to me, Continuum Track. Still on the right side of 40 compared to me. And you're way young compared to Anti-Tracker. So before I get too far behind in the chat, I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to catch up. There is something I wanted to show everybody. Let's share the screen. And I doubt this is going to be a surprise to anyone, but I do want to, even though it's not breaking news, I want to celebrate it anyway. Yes, let's see if you see it. Yes, Birds of Prey, the movie that has been bugging me for the last several weeks, if not months, has officially changed its name. It's now called Harley Quinn. It's no longer called Birds of Prey. So people can stop mistakenly calling it Birdo Prey 5, trying to refer to the movie. Just call it Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey is now Harley Quinn. Hard stop. So yes, much improved title. This was a combined effort between Kuroga bots and Kuroga psyops. We got into their heads and we got them to change the title. We said, hey, the reason why your movie is sucking, it's because of the title. And if all you have to do is change the title, and we promise you will get better reviews and better, more box office revenue. And granted, we don't expect that to happen, but they certainly won't change the name back. So I have to say, job well done to all the Kurogans involved in getting a movie to change its name even after it came out. I didn't think it would be possible, but hey, they did an amazing job. So extra level on everyone's house who was involved in that project.
Is that why they wanted the loop, the 24-hour loop of sassy barking?
What?
Well, the Kuroga bots.
Oh, the Kurogan bots. Yes, the Kurogan bots. Yes, they requested a 24-hour loop of sassy barking. So I'm guessing that played into the psychological warfare that was being unleashed upon Hollywood. It's also probably the reason that the Oscars was especially boring this year, because they were all still recovering from 72 to 96 hours of constant sassy barking. Where are we? Aberjam says, greetings to Captain Track. Anti-Tracker is lolling. Anti-Tracker says, Kuroga the store. Kuroga the store. Aberjam says, Kuroga. No, it's Caroga. not ER. Captain Trax says, Aberjam UK, greetings. How are you? Continuum Trax says, he don't want your money, honey. He wants your love. No, I unless some women have since slipped into the stream. At the time this comment was made, I don't think there was anybody's particular love I wanted, especially over money. Although I don't know what's going on at this point in the stream. You never know. Somebody could have popped in. Carlo Albanese says, hail Karoga, by dropping a like. Thank you. Yes, hail Karoga, drop a like. Or hate Karoga and drop a like. Either way. Sci-Fi Nation says, Continuum Track, you're still younger. Lol, I'll be 44 on Sunday. Continuum Track says, Sci-Fi Nation, wow, that's ancient. Oh, man. Aberjam says, so Captain Track fell asleep during last night's stream. Captain Track fell asleep during last night's stream, but Captain Track wasn't streaming, was he? Carlo Albanese says, hit the like button, help stop Karoga too. No, yeah, well, yeah, whatever you want. Just hit the like button. The like button will make whatever you want happen. Sci-Fi Nation says, I know it, lol. Kevin Trek says, anti-trigger, does he call it Alexa? No. Rock Solid wants Dear Bops. Dear Bops. Do we even have Dear Bops? Let's see. At first, I can't do Dear Bops because I don't have the sign. There are no Dear Bops. There are no Dear Bops from yesterday. Okay, Rock Solid? So even if I wanted to do one, there's not a single Dear Bop in the mailbox yet. The Rosanate says, greetings, Bird of Prey. Hail Karoga, hail Rosanate, Qapla. Captain Dreg says, Aberjam, I was awake, but only because pain medicine had not kicked in. I'm sorry to hear that. Kevin Trax says, Rock Solid was another video posted to Anti-Trigger channel, right? I thought only you posted one. Anti-Trigger put 2 videos up today. Carlos says, no, don't flash. I'm not flashing. Rock Solid says, don't need another one this afternoon, Captain Track. Joseph says, linoleum or tiles. Everything else gets damaged by fluids more or less easily. And that seems to be where we're at. Aberjam says, sorry to hear that about that, Captain Track. Algorima says, birds of prey. No, they're not my birds of prey. Roxanne says, it's like Michael Bolton from Office Space. Did you ever think about changing your name? Why should I change? He's the one who sucks. Bird of Prey 5. That's absolutely true. Why should I change? He's the one who sucks. He had the name first. Captain Trax says, Rock Solid Production. So you were asking to see Birds of Prey when you said, dear Bird of Prey. Lol. He might have been. Epic Beard. I don't know what that is. Is it a plus sign? I don't know. Plus. What's going on here, Epic? I don't know what Epic is putting in, but apparently for me, it's just rendering as plus signs. He's put in 100 different plus signs. Oops. He says oops. Oops. Oh, man. Okay, Epic. Continuum Tricks says, sorry, I have to go to bed now. I'll keep the stream running in the background for the watch time. Well, thank you, Continuum Track. I appreciate it, but please don't ever feel you have to do that. Epic Beard says, sorry, no problem, Epic. Cat Attack. Oh, Cat Attack. Well, that explains it. Good night, Continuum Track, and hope you had a happy birthday. Yosef says, lol, at least you did not time out somebody. Captain Track says, the Epic Beard, I thought you were trying to be like Rock Solid. Yeah, Rock Solid likes to spam the chat. Epic lols. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey, I mistakenly gave Fanta to a panda in Canada, so he went on an ambulance to a hospital. I think you're making fun of me, but I can't figure out how. Captain Track says, Bird of Prey, he hates us. He does not care if we love him. Bird of Prey, he hates us. He does not care if we love him. I care, but I don't hate you. I just... Death to Karoga, says Rock Solid. No. Wrong thing. Actor says, Aberjam, is that your New Yorker accent? Your New Yorker. Oh, I see what's going on. Yosef says, I fall asleep last night during your stream. It's okay, Yosef. It's like 2 a.m. for you. Zabe Denton, welcome, Zabe. Welcome back. Says, death to Karoga. Death to Karoga. No, that is fake news. Aberjam says, it's my bird accent. I get it. Epic Beard says, I was almost asleep until the cat attack. Zabe says, damn, Rock Solid beat me to it. Actor says, and that's news, Joseph. Don't you think birds stream to fall asleep most of the time anyway? Don't you use bird stream to fall asleep most of the time anyway? He does say he does fall asleep pretty often, but it's very late for him, so I get it. Sci-Fi Nation says, hail Karoga, cry havoc, and let slip the sassies of war. Indeed. Hail Karoga, says Shomer. Hail Karoga. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey, I was telling Captain Trax I fell asleep watching you Anti-Tracker last night. Although I was rudely awoken by someone yelling a string of F-bombs at the end. Yeah, I saw that too. Admiral Saval says, Frank and Freddie were lovers. You sons of bitch, Admiral Saval. Roxal says, I do not spam the chat. I keep you on track. On track. See, when I'm supposed to say track, I say trek. Bird of Prey, a new Lorca accent. No, not a new Lorca accent, a New Yorker accent. Not Ryan Judges says, rock solid. Cattle prod would work better to keep Bird on track. Hail Karoga, long live Karoga, says Captain Trek. Hail Karoga. Rock says, is not Ryan Johnson. I don't think that a locomotive could keep Bird of Prey 5 on track. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, when are we doing this spam? I'm curious what it's like. I'm curious what it's like, aren't you? I am curious. I don't know. It'd have to be a day when Mama Prey's not here, but someone else who could get me the spam is. And they won't check the date. Also, Mama Prey has to not throw it out, even after I said that. Not Ryan Johnson is lolling at rock solid. Stromore says home in Karoga, where Sassy and the alpacas play, where often is heard an SOB from Bird, and he flips off Turdistan all day. Thank you. It's been a while. Sci-Fi Nation says, all hail Karoga, all hail Bird of Prey, the hero and dear leader, God Emperor, all glorious Karoga. Thank you. Joseph says, yeah, sometimes now it's 10:35, so today I will last. If the stream is late, yeah, I tend to fall asleep listening to the stream. The best way to fall asleep. Captain Trax is anti-tracker, so when we want him to say trek, we spell it track and vice versa. Aberjam says potato, what? Potata, potati? Potater. Track. Let's call the whole thing off. Carlos is spam Sunday. Maybe. Sisopray would give me the expired spam. And the trigger says, indeed, Captain Trek. Spam Sunday. Actors says Sisopray would do it even at, exactly. I didn't see. I didn't even read that comment. They knew. Sisopray would do it even after checking the date.
I am throwing out.
Now Mama Prey is going to throw out the spam. You can't throw out good meat. What if a riot hits? What if the coronavirus comes to New York City, and that's the last meat in the house?
We'll become vegetarian.
You say that now. Sassy can't eat vegetables.
Oh, she loves it.
Dogs need meat.
She's not eating the spam meat. The spam's been there since before she was born. Long before she was born.
Doesn't mean it's bad. That was the modern miracle engineering.
Tell them about the TV show coming on March 1st.
Oh yeah, Mama Pray. We found a TV show coming March 1st. It's all about eating old food, like old rations, old military rations. They're like 100-year-old, 200-year-old food found in cans.
They might want to buy
That maybe we could send them the spam. Maybe they'll eat it. Yeah, it's a whole TV show, but I forget what channel it's on. I really wasn't planning on watching it, but could be history. Yeah, Big Beard says, I had corned beef and hash today. Almost like spam, but way better. Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
I like it.
Yeah, Mama Pray likes hash. You mean corned beef hash?
Yes.
And hash browns?
Oh, that wasn't.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Captain Track says, Anti-Trigger Bird did say he was curious. Anti-Trigger continuing track. Hey, just wrote you a small note, a small book on Twitter. Stromore says, Bird of Prey, can we use Turtistani pelts to pay off some of our tax bills? Pelts owned by former Turtistanis or the pelts of former Turtistanis? Anti-Trigger says, vice versa. Zabe says, Bird of Prey, what kind of engineer were you? Electrical. Technically, it was electrical with computer option. They did not yet have computer engineering at Hofstra University when I went there, but they had an electrical engineering with a concentration in computers. Basically, we did different than the regular electrical engineering program. I had much less choice in my electives. Like all of my electives were computer based. We did microprocessor design. We did a class where we had to do assembly language on some, I forget what it was called, the something 6800 microprocessor. And then I had to take computer science class. I remember, see, there was a big battle, like a big political battle in my school between the computer science department and the engineering department. And because I was an engineer, they didn't like me because I was an engineer and not a computer scientist. And so I had electrical engineers taking a computer option had to take a computer science course. And so like I go there and like I have to sign up for computer science. Like, oh, you're an electrical engineer? Yeah. Like, well, why don't you come over to computer science? This is going to be the big field anyway, and it's easier than engineering. I'm like, no, I want to be an engineer guy. I'll deal with the computer science. And they're like, well, it's going to be very hard if you don't know how to program C. And I'm like, well, I will learn it over the summer. So I literally got a book like Learn C in 24 Easy Lessons. And I learned C programming completely before I had to start college. And I take the first computer science course. And they basically start out with nobody who understood how to program C, even in the slightest. So I knew more C on the last day of class before I had even started than we had learned by the last day of class. Not only was I the #1 star student in the class, I was probably better than the teacher at C. And then another smart ass computer science teacher is like, well, it's going to be really hard for you in this class with you coming from an engineering background because you didn't take this whatever intro to computer science bullshit course they came up with. And I'm like, I'll manage. And so we're in the class 2 weeks. She gives her first test. I finish it in like 15 minutes, hand it in 100. I was like, yeah, suck it. I didn't say it. I didn't say that, but I should. That's what I was thinking. It's like you and your computer science snobbiness. You're not going to get the bag on me, right? I'm going to put the bag on you, like from a piece of the action. Not going to take this shit. You think because I'm an engineer that I can't do computer science? F you. Computer science can do it in my sleep. It's thermodynamics. Statics, those are the hard classes, not algorithms, not is this an n or n plus 1 or a log n algorithm. I can see that shit in my sleep. Computer science. Needless to say that there was still some bad blood between engineering and computer science, even after I graduated. Anti-Trekker. Now, that's not to say I have the utmost respect for the other students who graduated in the computer science program. It was the professors who I had very little respect for in the computer science program. Anti-Trigger says, lol, he said Trek. Uncle Remus says, Bird of Prey, who would be on your team of heroes or villains if you were going to have a Birds of Prey team? Uncle Remus, I really don't know what that means. I mean, I heard Birds of Prey. I guess there's a group of people. I don't know if they're supposed to be good guys or bad guys. I've never seen Birds of Prey. I didn't even know Harley Quinn or Haley Quinn, whatever the hell her name was a character until this movie came out. I'd never heard of her before. But if I'm just going to make a team of superheroes, I guess I'd put on all the good ones. I mean, what's my limits? I'd say, we'll put on Superman and Batman and Iron Man and Spider-Man and Aquaman and Captain America and Thor. Definitely have to have Thor, the real Thor. I don't know. Is that enough? Fuck it. We'll throw Captain Marvel in too, just in case she really is the most powerful. I don't care. I'll just take them all. Ant-Man. You could put Ant-Man in. He seemed funny enough. Hulk. I don't know about Hulk. Hulk might break things. I need something from protection from the X-Men. So I don't know. What's his face? Professor Xavier. I guess we take him, even though he's old, or he might be dead. Wolverine. Yeah, we'll take them all. Logan. His Cyclops eyes. No, that's Logan is Wolverine. What's his face? The guy with the Cyclops eye. Cyclops. Whatever his human name is. Rox Odds is Bird of Prey. What the hell is a Versa? Vice versa. Rox Odds says there's a Nissan Versa. There is. And the Trigger says the Corrogan virus is already in the house. Run, Mama Prey, run. Adega Outlaw Qapla says spam lives forever. Indeed, it does. At least we're going to prove it. We're going to prove it one day soon. Anti-Trigger says spam, scientifically processed animal matter. That's fine. Roxod says, did Bird of Prey just say spam is good meat? It explains a lot, and most dogs love vegetables, carrots, potatoes, etc. Yeah, but they can't survive off of a diet of vegetables. Agnes says maybe botulism can make Bird walk, but I wouldn't bet on that. Carlos says, sorry, Mama Prey, but spam will be safe. Just might not taste like much. And there's a YouTuber that eats old World War II military meals all the time. Is interesting. See, if there's another YouTuber that eats old World War II stuff, spam is fine. She has a very distressed look on her face right now.
Yeah. Percentage-wise, right?
Yeah, percentage-wise.
It's probably
okay.
For most people. Percentage-wise.
She doesn't like the odds.
Right. Most people don't wind up in a hospital bed for 10 years after pancreatitis.
That is true. And most people don't end up in a hospital bed for 10 years after pancreatitis. So
with your odds.
Maybe the spam is the cure. We don't know. Joseph says, FFS, just speak after me, Alexa. No, I'm not going to have her order. That's going to be new spam. We don't want new spam. We know new spam tastes like spam. And Turkey says, only Bird of Prey can put corned beef hash and hash browns in the same category. Aberjam says spam equals somebody peeled a monkey. I don't think. Roxas, is anyone else impressed or shocked Anti-Trigger was able to use Twitter? I'm blown away. He gets it. He gets there every once in a while. Aberjam says corned beef hash browns, Anti-Trigger. Bird universally deported people. It had departments. What? Actor says, oh, Bird University deported people. It had departments. No, but Hofstra University, where I went to college on Long Island, had departments. I don't know if they deported anyone. Shromor says, pelts of Turdistanes, bird of prey, or just a bounty on Turdistanes. No, because most Turdistanes are innocent. It's not their fault they live there. Actor says Pascal forever. Well, it's a little old. Piano Dean says, Anti-Trigger, you will be happy to know I am at this moment working on the basic idea I have of our next project. Very interesting. Dag Outlaw says spam equals suspiciously procured animal matter. You guys are not making Mama Pray any happier about the spam. Uncle Remus says, I would guess TLC right after my 600-pound life. Could be. The Epic Beard says intro to computer science was a joke of a class. Anti-Trigger says Piano Dean woot. Piano Dean says Anti-Trigger changing the bass line slightly in main melody. Piano Dean says greetings. Excuse me, not Piano Dean. Aberjam says greetings, Piano Dean. I left you a Discord message. Anti-Trigger says lol. I put said trek, and he reads it as trek, lol. I put said track, he reads it as trek. Harley Quinn, I don't know, Harley Quinn, like the motorcycle. Anti-Trigger says, Piano Dean, I can't wait to hear. Piano Dean says, Aberjam, okay, I'll check it out. I don't look at Discord that much. JP's Qapla says, hey, peoples, welcome, JP's. Aberjam says he figured Piano Dean. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, MCU, Aunt May. Yes, we know. We know Alexander. Alexander did a stream today right after Sci-Fi Nation and a few minutes before I started. He did a 15-minute stream from work. If you guys missed it, but he's talking about future projects for his channel. Good luck to Alexander. And yes, MCU Aunt May, Marissa Tomei. She went to my high school, Alexander. We were in the same high school. Granted, not at the same time. She was several years older than me, so she had graduated before I got there, but not long before. Kevin Trax is Piano Dean. Hey there, I'm looking forward to hearing. Carlos is Sunday, Spamo Pray Day. Be here for fun and faces. I'm not promising that Sunday is Spam Day, especially since Mama Pray is going to toss it. JP says, don't forget Turd Man. Shromor says, sometimes I'll say track instead of trek, but rarely do I say twalk. Nobody says twalk. The Epic Beard says, Halley Tweens orbits the supernova. Epic Beard says, Stork Twerk. Stir Twerk Precurred. Stir Twerk Precurred. Okay. Actors says, never tell me the odds, says Bird. Yeah. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, just make sure that the tin is intact. Yes, the tin is intact. JP says, Bird of Prey, I wouldn't take Mama Prey to the casino. She doesn't seem like the betting type of person. Mama Prey loves the casino, JP's. You sit her down in front of a slot machine, you come back 16 hours later, and she'd be like, we just got here. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, thank you to have been at my stream. You are welcome, Alexander. I don't want to miss your streams. Epic Beard over his head, Hector. Yeah, probably. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, have you looked into the presenter Steam? Have you looked into the placenta? Placenta. That's not how you spell placenta, but I get it. Have you looked into placenta stem cell and not stem cell? Right. Okay. That was the problem. Placenta stem cell. I would think you'd be a good candidate for it to help speed up regeneration, but I don't know what laws you have or if you think the doctors would help. Well, I think that only helps if it comes from the placenta that was there when I was a baby. So, I mean, taking, even if it was Cisoprae's placenta, that is not even, that's significantly less than 50% genetic match. That would probably cause, I would imagine, a rejection of the cells. Had there still been stem cells from when I was a baby, possibly, though no doctors ever mentioned stem cells as a possible treatment, because it's basically just waiting for the myelin sheath to grow back. It's not the nerves themselves. Aberjam says, JP's, you'll need to win big at the casino to feed Mama Prey expensive lobster habit. Agner says, I will put effort towards making the jokes fly no higher than 4 feet. Zabe says, Jacqueline Quinn. No, I know it's not Jacqueline Quinn. Aberjam says, Joe Akin free. Oh, Jesus. Jew I Akin Theo Annex. Phoenix. Jacqueline Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. It's weird they plays a Joker. Rover rolls over the Nova in Caroga, says Anti-Trekker. Joseph says Marlena Suratis retweeted Bette Midler had tweeted about Rush. Marina Sirtis retweeted Bette Midler hate tweet about Rush. She got a lot of criticism for that, also from me. Well, good that she got criticism. I would have preferred she didn't do it, and I'd more prefer that she'd read the criticism and take it to heart, but I have a hard time believing she will. Maybe she will. I don't know, but I doubt it. Alexander says, thank you also to Anti-Trekker and Epic Beard. Yes, we were all there. Sci-Fi Nation is Bird of Prey. Is Mama Prey a betting woman? DJ has a habit of losing my bets. Can she do better? And no outfits will be worn when she loses the bet. Son of a bitch. Mama Prey likes to gamble. Though she hasn't gambled in a long time. The Epic Beard says, welcome, Alexander. Shrumwar says, there is a bingo on TV here in Ireland 3 days a week. My mom used to love it, and now my wife enjoys playing it. How do you win? Is there an app to say that you've got bingo? Actor says, no, stem cells don't have to come from your genetic makeup. Really? I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Joseph, there's a rumor Tom Cruise ate the placenta of his daughter. There's lots of rumors around Tom Cruise. Adega Outlaw says, Bop, nerves were my life before I retired. If you ever want to pick my brain about nerve rehab, DM me. Thank you, Adega. Zabe Denton says, Marlena Circus. No, Marlena Sirtis. Counselor Troy on Star Trek The Next Generation. JP says, Bird of Prey, Bette Midler can be an uber douche at times. Well, it's not like I give a shit what Bette Midler has to say about anything on any topic. I barely care what Marina Sirtis has to say. That's only because I watch TV shows she used to be in. Bette Midler, I could not care less what that woman has to say. I would never follow her. I would never know until you said her name. I had completely forgot she existed. Not anybody I ever think about.
Wasn't she one of the ones that was moving out of the country?
Yeah, a lot of people were moving out of the country, but they all stayed. Rocksods is Bird of Prey. Joaquin Phoenix, first name was Joaquin, almost like walking or walking. Joaquin Phoenix. I got it. I'm down with that. Marlena Sirtis. Did she know Alexander Islamabad Kingdom Brunel? Jesus, Brunei. Whatever. Bird of Prey, can I have a wrench? Can you? No, you can't, because you would ban You would ban someone who you think has genital gangrene. So I can't give you a wrench, Alexander. I'm sorry. Zabe says, too bad, but Twitter is an echo chamber of people just yelling at each other, not having discussions. Anti-Trigger says, Marina Sirtis is an effing B. Wow. Words I won't even use. From hell. And her bullshit about Republicans cannot be Star Trek fans. F her. Anti-Trigger, I suggest you use more adult language. You might like to drop F-bombs on your channel, but this we are a civilized and rational channel here. There's no reason to ever get that angry. Carlos says, Bird of Prey, on Sunday, Mama Prey is going to the casino for an hour or two while Sister Prey makes you a nice meal to try. Shh. It would be that might get Mama Prey out of the house, but now that she knows, she wouldn't leave. Roxanne says, tell us how you really feel, Anti-Trekker. Joseph says, Anti-Trekker, you are on a rant streak or a track. Lol. Actor says, and tell me where the line starts to do that. Roxal, Anti-Trigger says, Roxal, okay, you asked for it. Blank, Marina Sirtis, blank, with a fork in her blank, G, blank, until it's raw with blank. Well, let's fill in the blanks. You asked for it. He says, my dog Auntie loves Marina Sirtis, her jerky, with a fork in her jerky, and she eats it until she's raw with dog slime. I don't know. I lost where I was going. Yeah. Anti-Tracker is not so good at filling Mad Libs. Aberjam says, Brunel, Islamabad Kingdom, and the Sultan of Brunei. Alexander's a bird of prey. I'll not ban people, I swear. Give me a chance. Okay, Alexander, but no banning people or timing people out that you disagree with, okay? Even if Captain Redneck comes in here and says something about you or your family, you can yell at him, but you cannot ban him or knock him out, or anyone else. I mean, only spammers, okay? Only spammers should have anything done to them. Otherwise, for the most part, people should be free to say what they want, and if it's something really terrible, then I will take care of it. Okay. Now I got to go back to the screen again. Welcome, our newest wrench, Alexander. Shromwars is bird of prey. If you buy tickets in shops and the numbers are checked by the computers, my mom was once one number away from winning $40K for 12 rounds and won nothing. She was in an evil mood for a week. I've said this story a couple of times, Shromore, but then there's another story too. So I don't know, like 15 years ago, probably at this point, Mama Prey, there was a contest being run in one of the newspapers here in New York City. It's called the New York Daily News. And they had a contest where they sent out, they were almost like instant lottery tickets, I think. Yeah, they were almost like instant lottery tickets, but they put it in the papers. So every subscriber got one. And every day they'd run a number, and you would scrape off your ticket and see if it matched the number. And one day they ran a number for the big prize. There was the last prize. It was the last day. It was the grand prize. It was the $100,000 prize. And I got a call from Mama Prey. And she says in a very calm voice, she's like, I just want to tell you, She's like, I don't believe it. I'm not sure yet, but and we knew the Daily News was running this because it was kind of like on the news. It was a big thing going on in New York. Everybody knew about this Daily News contest. She's like, I scratched the numbers and they all match for the Daily News. From everything I can see, I think I just won $100,000. And let me tell you, at this time, we really needed the money. We really, 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 really could have used that money. It was a very bad financial time for the family. Now, granted, Mama Prey was living in Staten Island, and I had already had my apartment, and Dad O'Prey and Sis O'Prey was in Florida, and Dad O'Prey was on his own. But Mama Prey would have shared, and it would have been very, very helpful. And as it turns out, what happened was the newspaper misprinted the winning number, and over 10,000 people or something had the winning number. So the newspaper refused to honor it, of course, because they said, oh, in our fine print, we said that typos, we're not responsible for typos. And so the real winning number, of course, was a number off from what Mama Prey had, and she won nothing. And ever since then, we've hated the Daily News. And even when they send me like stamped mail, pre-stamped mail, that's saying, subscribe, and they send a self-addressed stamped envelope to send it back, I rip up everything they send. I stuff it in the envelope, and I put a note, pay out your winners from I don't know what it was, 2007. And I send it to them. And we will never forgive them until they pay out what they owe. They owe everybody who won $100,000. But then years, maybe 5 or 10 years before that, maybe 7, let's say 7 years before that, Dad O'Prey, it was a record lottery jackpot for New York State at the time. Now, this was before Mega Millions and Powerball were even a thing. So our regular lottery had gotten up to $65 million, which was the record at the time, the biggest we'd ever had at the time. And Dad O'Prey, I told you, he had a yacht club that he was a member of. So at the yacht club, him and 5 or 10 other people bought a bunch of tickets. And so Dad O'Prey, each morning he'd go in with the tickets. Some other guy would bring in the newspaper, and Dad O'Prey would check each ticket. The guy would read the numbers, and Dad O'Prey would check each ticket. So whatever, there were 6 numbers. They matched the first. Dad O'Prey's like, yep, 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 yep. They matched the first 5 numbers. The 6th number was 54. And Dad O'Prey's ticket was 52. So as the guy said 50, Dad O'Prey was about ready to explode. And then it was 54 instead of 52. He's like, oh no. They just missed it. They were that close. And instead of winning however many millions of dollars, the 10 people or whatever it was had to split $1,200. Which, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad to have an extra $150 or whatever, but it was not anywhere near the millions he would have had that ticket. That was the day that most, you're not going to get closer than that. You once you get to that point, you're like, you might as well just stop playing the lottery. To have 5 numbers and then even have the first digit of the 6th number correct and just be 2 numbers off, you might as well give up at playing the lottery. He didn't, of course, but I mean that's got to hurt. That has to hurt. Yeah, and he told me this story. I was like, I cut the newspaper, those numbers out, and I had them on my bulletin board in my basement bedroom for a long, long time. I don't know what I ever did with that bulletin board, but somewhere I think I kept those numbers somewhere as a reminder of that day because it was such a crazy day. Not Ryan Johnson says Anti-Trigger's been drinking too much Karogan water. I have a theory that what he calls Karogan tap water is Jägermeister. Now, I didn't see the bottle, but it certainly seemed to have the right color and consistency. Actor says, certain people, red in the neck, looks at you with suspicion, Alexander. Yeah. Anti-Tracker, Alexander says, Anti-Tracker, Alexander likes Marina Sirtis. Of course you do. I mean, she was a nice looking lady at the time, but she says some terrible things. JP says, oh, wow, almost forgot Steve Shives was here going wackadoodle. Oh, wow, almost thought Steve Shives was in here going wackadoodle. Wait, are you comparing me to Steve Shives? I hope not. Carlo is lolling. Carlo says, you lost it at the end there. Yeah, I was doing, was that when I was doing the ad-lib, Mad Libs? Roxanne says Anti-Trigger, but was she on Star Trek or Star Trek? Carlo says, oh no, I'm banned. You're not banned, Carlo. Alexander says, Bird, a spammer is a spam eater. No. I know your English is not your first language. A spammer is someone who posts like links to other channels over and over again, or profane messages over and over again. Like Aberjam is pretending to be a spammer, but don't ban. Like Rock Solid is probably our biggest spammer at the moment, but you can't ban him because he has a wrench also. So I'm not too concerned. JP says, "Oh, great, giving the Frenchie a wrench." We'll try. We will try. Vile Mike says, "Howdy, folks." Howdy, Vile. Alexander's a bird of prey. Thank you so much. Well, use it wisely, my friend. Number one sci-fi is a bird of prey. Wow, give me a wrench too. Oh, do you not have one number one sci-fi? There we go. Number one sci-fi. Same rules apply to all the moderators. Do not abuse it. If you abuse it, it will be taken away. It might be taken away regardless. I'm not promising wrenches forever, by the way, but definitely it will be taken away if it's abused. Actor says, testing, socialism sucks. Carlos says, well done, Alexander. You may wrench for a long time. May you wrench for a long time. Rex says, oh shit, there goes the neighborhood. Alexander says, Actor, socialism is your nickname. Zabe says, at least you're not letting commie pinkos take over the channel yet. Commie pinkos are welcome to discuss their topics. I don't mind people talking about their opinions. Especially when I can, so easily refute them. Actor says, no, my nickname is a word we can't say. Alexander says, thank you to Carlo. Aberjam says, J. Pinis que qua no es pas un bon idea. No idea, Aberjam. Joseph says, the New York Daily News Story. Yeah, I know I've said it before, but it bears repeating. And Alexander's putting in stuff in Russian. I believe that is Russian, the Russian alphabet. I cannot pronounce. Aberjam says, I don't speak Japanese. Zabe has on sunglasses. Actor says, Nani. Alexander's a bird of prey. I'm waiting for the disgusting ham in the can eaters. I understand you are. Luckily, Alexander, we don't often get many. Joseph says it's Russian. Yeah, that much I could tell. Alexander says, Aberjam, you should better not speak at all. Aberjam can speak whatever he wants. Aberjam can say whatever he wants. Aberjam says, well done, Joseph. Krillic. Yeah, Krillic alphabet. My bad. Zay, bird of prey. Wow, that lottery story. I can't tell if she had good luck or bad luck. I would say it was bad because Mama Prey ended up more depressed afterwards, I'd say, than before.
What?
Giving hope and then having it taken away from you. It was worse than not winning it at all. Never thinking you won. And it triggers his bird of prey. I'm sorry for being rude. I really meant to say that Marina Blank Sirtis is a sweet blank, 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 and is well known for her blank and ability to do blank with blank Republicans. Joseph says, Hector, anime. Aberjam says, pas de tout. I don't know. Roxanne says, yap. What are we talking about? Alexander says, anti-trigger Marina Sirtis is cool. Yes, we've established that that's what you believe, Alexander. Anti-trigger says, no, she is not. Carlos says, anti-trigger, she's a good actress. That's all that matters. Is she even a good actress?
Who is she?
Marina, Counselor Troy.
Oh.
I mean, she used to be a decent actress. Joseph says, Aberjam, and it's said that's a good idea. I speak a little Russian and can read it. Had to learn it in school. Well, just in case, right? Just in case. Had to learn the Russian. Aberjam says, if you don't want all of this, it's your choice. If you don't want all of this, is your choice. Okay. Ensign Ricky says, bro, I'm still trying to decode what you said. Alexander says, she's very hot. So you would take Marina Sirtis over Asian Muslim wife from USSR? I'm just curious. Anti-Trigger says, Carlo, I'm not commenting on her performance as a Troy. I like her in TNG. However, I have zero respect. And sorry, Alexander, being physically attractive means nothing. Alexander, Alexander, not Ryan Johnson, is a Muppet. Bird of Prey, no, it's not Jaeger. It's not Jaeger. Jaeger is spelled Jager, by the way, anti-trigger. Aberjam says, Joseph, really? Borge Moy. Zabe says, some people do win the lottery repeatedly. Most of us just lose repeatedly. Yeah. Roxanne says, Bird of Prey, Marina Sirtis crashed the effing ship. She did. She crashed the D. JP says, Bird of Prey, no, I wasn't comparing you to Steve. I was comparing anti-trigger to him. Oh, okay, that's perfectly acceptable. Shromore says, I once had a lottery ticket that was one number off each draw number, 23 instead of 25. I would have won nearly 1 million, instead won no money and a load of laughs off my dad. Rip. I'm sorry to hear that, Shromore. Though if it was fun, then you're, good news for the laughs. Rock Solid says, I do not spam. That is simply not true, Rock Solid. Aberjam says, anti-trigger, you might not want to tell Mrs. Anti-Trigger that being attractive means nothing. And it's a good point. Carlos is anti-trigger. I don't care about the person, but if they do a good job, most actors are noobs. Most actors are knobs and don't care about anything they do and wouldn't enjoy anything. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, you should send an invitation to Marina Sirtis for an interview. She would not interview with me, Alexander. She blocked me once. One of my friends talked to her into unblocking me, but she blocked me once because of my political opinions. She'll probably block me again if I ever post to her, but after she blocked me the first time, I stopped posting to her. Roxanne says, I'm reminded. I don't know what that is. Repeatedly. You remind repeatedly. I got it. Anti-Trigger says, Rock Solid, is that why Bird likes her? She's a Kurogan, graduated top of her class in Kurogan flight school. Anti-Trigger says, how can mods abuse the wrenches when everyone has a wrench? There's a few without. Perhaps, Bird of Prey, if you stayed on task and kept the chat rolling, some of us might not have to remind you, says Rock Solid. Rock Solid, maybe if you got as much chat as me, you would understand the problem. Alexander says, Bird of Prey forever would be cool. Yeah, I'm sure it would. Chief Cook says, hi, Bird. Qapla, Chief Cook. Qapla. JP says, you got a wrench. Wow, got a wrench. Everyone gets a wrench. People, if you're here long enough, JPs, generally you do get a wrench. People who've been here a long time who don't have a wrench specifically ask not to have a wrench because they accidentally find themselves banning people when they put their phone in their pockets. Joseph says, Aberjam, UK Soviet occupation. We were forced until 1989, and as we rebelled, the Soviets were gone by 92, but had zero influence since the 1990. Aberjam says, welcome to the Blue Channel. The Blue Channel. Epic Beard says, why do I still have a wrench? I troll daily. Bird must like it. I don't mind trolling. I mean, trolling happens all the time. Carlos is Bird of Prey. Just give everyone a wrench and we'll be like equal, like society says. Yeah, well, this isn't equal. This isn't equality land. Number one sci-fi says, thanks, Bird of Prey. I love you and Mama Prey more and more. You are welcome, number one sci-fi. Anti-Trigger says, Kami Pinkos are welcome. No, they're welcome to discuss their point of view, Anti-Trigger. The difference. Got loud again. Lower the volume. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, who's eating spam here? Nobody that I know of. Aberjim says, glad to hear you're not a commie, Joseph. Sunday, says Carlo. Epic says, Bird of Prey, audio is going up and down now. And again, Anti-Trekker is not wrong. Okay, well, let's see. I moved the microphone a little. Let's see. I brought the microphone a little closer. So hopefully this will be a more consistent volume. Josh Reed says, in the Karoga Dictator, Bird of Prey finished building the shrine to Lord and Savior Michael Red Angel Burnham. That is not true. Fake news. Anti-Trigger Bird of Prey lies again. He said Aberjam UK can speak whenever he wants, yet he keeps him in a cell. He's not in a Karogan cell. He's in the Turdistani cell. Alexander says Bird of Prey, Asian Muslim life, born in the USSR, is the best choice. That means even better than Marina Sirtis. Joseph says, Aberjam, I am everything but lol. I am a liberal, meaning less government, more personal freedom. That's not what a liberal means in this country. Aberjam says, free Aberjam. Soon, Aberjam, we will find you. Aberjam says, you would welcome it. You wouldn't be welcome in Karoga, Joseph. Of course, Joseph is welcome in Karoga. Mr. Captain 93 says, Bird of Prey, the head of the Klingon Empire, has decreed death to all Karogans. No, that was a changeling pretending to be Martok. They never confirmed it with blood. Anti-Trigger says she crashed the D. Yes, I did say that. Carlos says everyone loves the D. Anti-Trigger says, what's up with your audio going up and down? I don't know. The microphone, I'm moving it a little. I'm using StreamYard, which has its own audio processing. I will listen later to see what's going on. Aberjam says Frank and Freddie love the D. I do raise my voice at times when Mamo Prey is sneezing or something, trying to trying to make it louder so you guys don't hear it, but not her fault. Maybe it was me getting too loud. Mr. Captain 93 says, Bird of Prey, what's your favorite Enterprise? A, B, C, D, or E? How about none? How about no bloody A, B, C, or D? I like the movie. I guess you could say the A then, because I like the motion picture Enterprise the best, which was pretty much the same ship as the A. So I guess you could just say the A is it. That ends any ambiguity. After that, honestly, even though you don't list it, I'd put the NX-01 from Enterprise. Just in terms of the way the ship looks. The E, the C, the B, and the D. The D is my least favorite looking Enterprise. Now, I'm not saying it looks bad. It's just my least favorite. They all look really good. I would love any of those ships. But in practical terms of actual looks, the A, the original, the NX01, the E, the C, the B, and the D. Carlos's audio started going up and down a bit, but fine. That was probably me. I was probably just getting noticeably louder. Aberjam says, now you know your ABCs. Won't you sing with me? Joseph says, Anti-Trigger, you mean the sudden burst of volume? I thought it was only me. Orville Nation says, block you, sacrilege. Qapla, Orville Nation. Orville Nation, don't you have a stream in about 35 minutes, guys? In 35 minutes, Orville Nation is having a stream where he's interviewing some guy who I forgot his name, but he apparently did something big for Marvel. Now I forgive me, Orville Nation, because I'm not really a Marvel fan. I mean, I watch the movies, but I don't eat and bleed Marvel like I do Star Trek. But yeah, there's a big Marvel guy coming on. He's also the director for the Axanar fan film. And Anti-Tracker, I believe, is going to be on the stream with him. So we are like 35 minutes out from that happening. And I will promise you this stream will be over by the time they go on. So be ready for that, guys. If you're not already subscribed to Orville Nation, please go click on his name and go to his channel and subscribe. Orville Nation is a great guy. And he gets amazing guests. He's got better guests on than channels with 10 times his numbers, even 100 times his numbers, to be completely honest. I don't know how he does it, but good for him. Multi-Gunman says, Bird of Prey. Hey, Bird, how's it going? It's going good, Multi-Gunman. I'm sorry it took so long to get to your comment. I realize I'm way behind. Joseph says, Anti-Tracker, is the back any better today? He had a red turd up when he streamed last, so I'm guessing not much. Alexander says, Anti-Tracker, I'm in the test wrench. I'll be a wrench everywhere in the future. JP says, Bird of Prey, I was comparing it to Oprah when she gave away everything to everybody. Yes, a car for you, a car for you, a car for you. Or the meme, bees for everybody. I love it. Aberdam says, Bird loves the trolling. He just hates money. No, I love money. I want to get that grunt. I do love money. It's not that I hate money. I love money. I love trolling too, but I love money. Arn Karogans considers trolls, thus making Turdistan hobbits. I would say that Karogans appreciate a good troll. Multi-Gun Man says, Bird is going on the Murray Franklin show tomorrow. JP says, Bird of Prey, nothing wrong with your audio. These people have earwax issues. That's what I was thinking. Chief Cook says, we don't love Deanna Troy. Oh, who don't love Deanna Troy? That's what I like. Exactly. I mean, she was the least important character in TNG, but still, we liked her character. Now, the actress is different from the character. I think as Trek fans, most everybody likes Deanna Troy, the character, but considering the nonsense that spews from her mouth hole, not everybody likes Marina Sirtis, the person. The Multi-Gun Man says, jailbreak Aberjam. Jail Aberjam? Oh, he's not saying to break Aberjam out. He wants Aberjam in jail. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey, I guess they're indicting Jesse Smollett federally. Wow, because Jesse, his defense attorneys went like psycho on the Chicago PD. They wanted every record from every person that ever worked on his case. 100% of every record the city of Chicago has on every police officer and every investigator, every civilian, anyone they suspected of even working on his case. They wanted all of their work history, including any confidential complaints or anything possibly ever written up about these people, no matter how long ago it was. If 10 years ago, one of these people got a red light ticket driving a city car. They wanted to know about it. So, I mean, they asked for a ton of information. So I kind of felt like that was going to paralyze the city of Chicago from being able to sue him. But if the feds come in, they're not going to play that game. So whatever. I just think, listen, I don't know the facts, but if the facts are what we've been told they are, the man needs to be punished. That was not cool. It is very not cool to pretend that you had a hate crime against you, especially in these days when people are divided enough to make up fake hate crimes. Need to be punished, and they need to be made examples of. The only thing worse than a hate crime is really a fake hate crime, because then you get all the retaliation, and it's for no reason. Multi-gunman says the audio is going up and down due to substandard Kurdistani microphones. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, I become a professional wrench owner by my professionalism. Well, Alexander, you are exceptionally professional. When you're at work, you're in a shirt and a tie. You're a very professional person. You keep your house, your apartment, all your stuff is organized. You could say you're crazy commie, but I gotta say you do keep a clean house and a clean person. Carlos's Bird of Prey is trying to speak in a voice everyone can hear, whether they want to or not. That's true. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, I even not banning people with genital gangrene. Good for you. The Epic Beard says, NX-01 is the best choice for all. I really like the NX-01. I wish it was a bigger, more powerful ship. A multi-gunman says, what do you think about titties? Me, they all look really good. Bird of Prey 5. Well, nobody asked, but that is probably what I'd say. Mr. Captain says, Bird of Prey, I love the Enterprise A in Star Trek 6. I love the Enterprise A in all the movies it appeared in, which I guess is 5 and 6 and 4. The end of 4, all of 5, and all of 6. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, the B is the best because Demora Sulu was in it. The Enterprise B, I gotcha. You want to sniff that chair, huh, Alexander? Agri says professional. That means Bird should pay us. No. It means you guys should be paying me. Carlos says Alexander agreed. Where are we? Orville Nation says Paul Jenkins. There it is. Paul Jenkins saved Marvel. He ran Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine. Orville Nation. I know somebody who disagrees. They don't think he saved Marvel, but like I said, I'm just not that big of a Marvel fan. I like the movies, but I wouldn't know who was behind what comics or who was running the studio. But I'm going to be there for your interview, which is now less than 30 minutes away. So, guys, again, check out Orville Nation if you've not already subscribed. He's going to have another big interview. And, of course, just a few days ago, he had on J.G. Heltzler, the actor who played General Martok, and then Chancellor Martok, and a number of other characters in the Star Trek universe. Definitely want to check out that interview. And he had other interviews. He's interviewing people all the time. So check out his channel. New videos and past videos. The Epic Beard says Orville Nation gets amazing guests. He does. Vile Mike says the D is greater than the A, greater than the TOS, greater than the NX, greater than the F, greater than the B, greater than the E, greater than the C, greater than the J. I don't even consider the J. The J doesn't count. Orville Nation says, thanks, bro. I mean, if the J, you're welcome, Orville. If the J was the count, then the Enterprise D refit from All Good Things should have to count, and we don't count that. So the J doesn't count. Piano Dean says, Anti-Trigger just sent you a link to the basic idea. You are welcome, Orville Nation. Sci-Fi Nation is Orville Nation. Hey, bud, look forward to your interview tonight. Actor says the D is too thick for my taste. Orville is smiling at the epic beard and Sci-Fi Nation. Vile Mike says, I love the Galaxy class. Love a girl with a lot on top. Never get tired of that joke. That's from Mamo Prey. Actors is also, how do you qualify La Salina, Rios' ship? I qualify it as a spaceship. It has nothing to do with the Enterprises. Murray Franklin is Robert De Niro's character from the Joker movie. Gotcha. Yes, Murray. Okay, now it makes sense. I mean, the Stargazer was Picard's old ship. It's not like we throw the Stargazer into the list of Enterprises. Vile Mike says, me, Hector. Anti-Trigger says, Piano Dean. I will check it out. Actress is more like directed at all the chat. Actor, I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Aberjam says, Vile Mike, you mean flat up top with her legs wide open? Wow. No, that is not what he meant. That is not what he meant at all. Vile Mike says, I don't know about it yet. I did not get that good of a look at it at that episode yet. Vile Mike says, Aberjam, not as flat as you think, but yes. Molden Gunman says, I don't know the facts. Did I say that? I probably did. There are things I don't know the facts about. I don't know the facts about everything. Aberjam is lolling. Number one sci-fi says, may you have a great stream, Orville Nation. Indeed. Anti-Trigger says, Piano Dean, love it. You know exactly what it is and why it's changed. See, people are talking in code through me. I feel like I'm Uhura. JP's is Bird of Prey. They need to lock up Smollett and throw away the key. JP's is Bird of Prey. Yeah, professional, like Christian Bale was in American Psycho. I never saw it. It's Hertzler, son of a bitch. Sorry, JG Hertzler. Thank you, Sci-Fi Nation. I'm very bad with names. Piano Deans is Anti-Trigger. Okay, I will have to come up with a bridge change. But it should be easy. I didn't want to put out a ton of work into it if it was going to get striked. Anti-Trigger says, I don't think it will, but even if it does, obviously parody, so I think it will get overturned. Carlos says, what about the F? Nobody's seen the F yet. Aberjam says, Aberjam can't say anything. Bird of Prey 2020. Oh, Aberjam can say anything. Either way. Shromore says, Martok was a changeling. Why else would the Chancellor say death to Kuroga? He is a firm ally of the God Emperor Bird of Prey, glorious leader of Kuroga. Indeed he is. Anti-Trigger says Shromore because he knows about the evils of Kuroga. Martok is a Klingon honor above all else. Kuroga is made up of honorless dogs. Well, only you would have been able to tell him that, Anti-Tracker. And does that make you the honorless dog? Alexander says, Bird of Prey, I'll ever not ban people from Winnipeg. You'll even not ban people from Winnipeg. I mean, okay. Shromore says, Anti-Trigger, we heard the Chancellor Martok say, Hail Kuroga. The Martok on Orville was a changeling. Yes, he was. Multi-Gunman says, Alexander, hi, Alexander, how's it going? Mr. Captain says, Bird of Prey, you heard it here first. Bird feels like a Hora. Thus, he's wearing mini skirts and go-go boots. No, I didn't say I dress like a Hora. Ungreen says, what about the bridge of the Discovery? To Discovery? I've never heard of it. Multi-Gunman says, I'll wait for NWA power. Hail Kuroga, says Carlo. Hail Kuroga. And Multi-Gunman says, Alexander, excellent. And I made it to the end of the chat. Thank you guys so much. Guys, tomorrow is Deep Space Nine Wednesday. So around 5 p.m. Eastern, plus or minus a half hour or so, we will be watching an episode of Deep Space Nine. We're up near the end of season 2. I forget exactly which episode it'll be. But like we do every Wednesday, it'll be a Deep Space Nine Wednesday. Thursday, I will do my best to get out a Star Trek Picard review or a first reaction or some video at least as soon as possible. If possible, I will try to stream with some other people. I know Life with Matthew streams around 11 a.m. Eastern. If I have time, I will get on his stream. Otherwise, if there's at all time before I put out my review, or after I put out my review, I will stream Thursday night. But worst case, I will stream Friday again around 5 p.m. Eastern, plus minus a half hour will be our Friday BedLife stream. So if you have any Dear Bop questions, you want free advice, you want job advice, you want love advice. I mean, it's Valentine's Day coming up. So you want love advice, you want job advice, you want you want to know some lucky numbers, you want to know where you should go on vacation, you want to know what car you need to buy. Just go to birdopray5.com. The link is in the description, and click on the link for Dear Bop, and you can put in your question and hit send. It is completely anonymous, and I will read the questions on Friday stream, BedLife stream. I read all the Dear Bop questions that I've gotten since Monday, when I read all the questions we get over the weekend. So that should be fun, and I hope to see everybody there. Please remember, comment, like, and subscribe. Remember that live streams get unlisted, but you can always find them by going to my channel, and there is a big long playlist called Live and Unlisted, and all my live streams are there. You can also find other streams in smaller playlists that are more specific, like there are BedLife playlists, there are Star Trek playlists. There's all different types of playlists. But Live and Unlisted has all my previous live streams if you ever want to find an old stream. So if you didn't get the email or something, they'll all be there. So thank you all again. Qapla. Okay, last few comments. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, thanks for the wrench. It was an amazing experience. I want to do it again. Well, Alexander, you're going to have the wrench from now on unless you do something to lose it. So next stream, you get the wrench back automatically. I don't have to give it to you again. Sci-Fi Nations is Bird of Prey. Great stream as always, bud. Live long and alpaca. Epic Beard, Dear Turd, why is Kuroga? Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, no Frank and Freddy shit, please. Exactly. Aberjam says, Bullocks, I was censored. Kuroga is not free speech. You're not censored. Aberjam has a wrench, so he can't be censored. He can't be censored. Carlos says, hope you all have a fantastic day, night, morning, evening. Drop a like. Thank you. Yes, everybody, please do remember to like the stream if you like, like hearing from me. Multi-Gun Man says, my name is Bird, and I'm not saying that, Multi-Gun Man. I don't hate immigrants. Mike Richards says, farewell from Columbus, Ohio. Uncle Amos says, congrats, Bird. Number one sci-fi gives the live long and prosper sign to me and Mamo Pray 5. And causes, oh my God, Bird caught up. Yes, I did. So good night, all. Take care. Uncle Remus. Oh, what is this? Uncle Remus. Yeah, Uncle Remus. Okay. Uncle Remus is a wrenched. You've been coming here for a long time, Uncle Remus. Congratulations. Welcome to the land of the wrenches. Anti-Trigger says Martok was a changeling when he said Hail Kuroga. Yeah, okay. Zabe says Anti-Trigger regime change now, indeed. And good night, all. Take care. And Qapla. And now I've got to remember how to end this. There it is. Take care. Orville Nation, guys, about 20 minutes.